Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you, who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to La Rosa Turf Field on the campus of St. Augustine Prep in Richland, New Jersey for some Friday night football right here on the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. In fact, this is our first stream of the 2021-22 school year, and we have a good one for you tonight as the St. Augustine Prep Hermits take on the Notre Dame Irish in our home opener. Once again, welcome everyone. I'm Jimmy Bachman. Alongside me today are my partners Ryan Marengo and Vinny Palestina as we get ready for this matchup. Guys, it's been a while, but football is finally back. How are we feeling?
Feeling very excited for the first home game of the year. Obviously, we had our first game last week. We lost down in Maryland. But coming back to this campus just in time, the Richland Rowdies are coming back after missing last year due to COVID. This is an exciting atmosphere.
Yeah, going off of Vinny, back to the Glen. Here come the Hermits. Notre Dame just entered the field. Hermits getting ready to, right on the far sideline, or close sideline. It is great to be back, honestly. This year, especially without COVID, the Rowdies will be coming back next year, or next week, with Hermit Fest. But this week, we got some Rowdies in the fan section, and everybody's excited for this game.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's going to be a lot of fun. And like you said, Mango, coming off last year, you didn't have playoffs, didn't have fans. What do you think, how motivated do you think these guys are? Do you think there's definitely a higher energy coming into this season? Because you want to win now.
Absolutely. All these players this year, they get an opportunity. Of course, no playoffs last year, a shortened schedule, only 6 games. Every one of these guys getting ready to get out of it. You can already see the first day back at school yesterday.
Yeah, a lot of the players on this team are seniors, a lot of the leaders. So this is their last chance to prove something. It's their last chance to win a state championship. So they're definitely going to be gunning for that, and they can start it here tonight with a good game against Notre Dame.
This is our first home game of the year, but we did have a game last week. Vinny mentioned it earlier. We lost 34-13 against Archbishop Spalding, one of the top-ranked teams in Maryland. Definitely, you don't want to start every year with a loss. It wasn't a great game. But that's not going to really affect the Hermits too much. Don't you guys think, since they're not really going to contest with us in New Jersey standings?
Yeah, they're not a New Jersey team, so it was a good game to get experience for a lot of these seniors because it's one of the best teams they'll play all year. But it's not going to affect the standings that much. We're still in it for the race for the state title, so it's going to be start tonight against Notre Dame.
Players not going up for their coin toss. But guys, what do you think? Coming into this game, Notre Dame is a tough team. They haven't played a game yet. They had a nice season last year, 5-1. This is going to be a tough matchup for the Hermits. Starting off our home opener, you want to defend our house today.
Yeah, some of the keys to this game will be run the ball with Kanye often. Kanye Udo, one of the best running backs in New Jersey, always finds a way to make big plays. We'll open up the passing game, and especially the play action. Trey McClear has gotten off to a great start when the play action is open, but it all starts with the run game, of course.
Yeah, last week Trey threw 3 interceptions because the run game didn't really get going, so if we're able to establish that today, he'll have a lot more opportunities to have more success than he did last week.
Yeah, definitely. Coming into this game, like you said, want to limit turnovers. But the defense, it was streaky last week, but they did hold off Archbishop Spalding in the first half. They only scored 10 points in the first half. This team really held with them in there. But I think this week, you definitely just want to run the ball well. Kanye Udo, one of the top running backs in South Jersey. When you run the ball, you have a lot of success, especially when you see the play action. We can trick those defenses and get a big ball downfield. Like last week, Kenny Selby had an 81-yard touchdown reception, probably from a play action pass.
Yeah, as you said about the defense, if you're able to, like I said, we're back at the Glen now, we're back at home. They'll be able to settle down for a second, take this game piece by piece, and be able to take over from the beginning. That defense setting the tone in the first half will lead this second half success as well.
Yeah, as long as you're able to take care of the ball on offense and run out a lot of the clock by running the ball, should have a lot more success on defense this game than they did last week when they gave up a lot of short field due to turnovers.
Notre Dame won the coin toss. They elected to defer. So when the game begins, we will get to see our Hermits offense coming out first under quarterback Trey McClear. In his second year as the starter, he is a senior, one of the many seniors on this Hermits team.
Yeah, some of the other seniors that we will see today include Franklin Sims, running back and linebacker for the Hermits, and a couple of commits, including Brady Small, who will be attending Army West Point this year, Nasir Hill, who will be attending Princeton, and Dennis Jaquez, who will be attending Northwestern.
That sounds great, Marengo. We're going to have a fun one here for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Hermits with our home opener in the 2021-22 season. This is going to be a great one indeed. And we'll be right back after the national anthem played by our school president, Tim Kubiak, on the saxophone.
As we honor the United States of America and all those who defend our nation. Playing of our national anthem by Senegal.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com.
We're back here in Richland. Game about to start in a few minutes. It's a beautiful night here in New Jersey. Perfect weather for some football. As I said, we will see the Hermits offense coming in first. Guys, do you really think that's going to be important for these guys to score early and really just show that they're here to stay in this game?
Yeah, especially here at home. The Hermits firing off early would be the biggest thing for them. Especially last game, we said it was kind of a slow start offensively, but defensively they were able to hold. But if you can get ahead, it would be an absolute jump start.
Yeah, if you're able to score early, it's definitely going to loosen up this team after they lost last week. It's going to help them regain their confidence, and then they're going to be able to establish the run game and be a little bit more aggressive on defense.
Hermits in their home Navy uniforms today. The Irish in their away white. Number 3, Russell Dorio will be kicking it off for the Irish. Back to return for the Prep. Number 1, Bradley Powell. And number 9, Kenny Selby. It's been a long time, guys, but football is finally back. Sports is finally back here in Richland for this year. And we are now underway here in Richland. Short kick, it will be taken by Nasir Hill on the ground. The Hermits will have some good starting position on their first offensive drive as they will start at their own 38-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like they almost tried to try like a half squib, half onside kick there to try and catch the Hermits off guard, but Nasir Hill was able to pounce on it and get the ball at great field position for the Hermits.
Yeah, this is ideal field position for the Hermits. Now, right inside their own 40, 2 plays almost and a first down. They're right over the 50 into their other team's territory.
And now out comes this Hermits offense, led by Trey McClear. Keep an eye out for Kanye Udo. He will have a big workload here today and all year. He's definitely going to run the ball a lot in this game, along with Franklin Sims, who we'll probably see a little later. McClear in shotgun. Kanye to his right. He'll hand it off to Kanye, and he's going to be able to get just a few yards on first down up to the Hermits 41. It will be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of that tonight. Just keep pounding the ball up the middle, trying to gain a lot of yards until they're able to break a big one off.
And the Hermits do have a good offensive line, so they definitely trust that Kanye is going to do a lot of damage, especially going up the middle.
Watching the far side as you have Nasir, flanked all the way out, big playmaker.
Good snap, McClear gets it, and it is bobbled. McClear is able to jump on it, but a bad hold. He was unable to get it off to Kanye Udo. Yeah. Almost a really bad start for the Hermits, but it will still be 3rd down with a loss of a few yards.
Some of the same issues that hurt the Hermits last week with the ball handling. Good thing that Trey was able to pounce on the ball there and retain possession for the Hermits.
Hermits definitely fortunate there, but they will get another shot here. It'll be 3rd and 11. See what they can do, or if they will have to punt. Kanye had a great year last year. 129 rushing attempts, 629 yards, 6 touchdowns. Good chance to see a pass here, though, guys. And the flag is thrown. It looks like somebody jumped. It will be a false start on the Hermits. 5 yards back, it'll now be 3rd and 16. Just another mistake you really can't afford in that situation.
Yeah, now looking at a real passing down here. Hermits need to gain some yardage to have even a chance at 4th down. Otherwise, you could be looking at a punt.
Yeah, they're still a little jumpy, still a little nervous start of the year. Hopefully they ease into things in this game.
Let's go, boys!
Do you guys think they pass the ball here, try to get something deep, or do you think they just run it to try to get a little better field position for this punt?
Depends. First possession, they're close to midfield, so they could try and just get a couple more yards, play it safe, punt the ball away.
Yeah, Hermits last year did look to the flat a lot. Something little that could gain them a little bit of yards after catch would be possible as well.
McClear will pass, scrambles out to his right, and he will find Nasir Hill. He will get the first down and more, and push out of bounds at the Notre Dame 40.
Yeah, that was a great out route right there. Just past the first down, he was able to get open and catch the ball and get a couple extra yards after the catch. Great play for the Hermits right there.
Yeah, Trey rolling out to his right there. That play we've seen a lot last year. A little bit of pressure last year in some games where he was able to off balance throw the ball. Great job by Nasir getting open on the sideline though and toe tapping, get a couple extra yards.
Nasir Hill, of course, the star wide receiver for this Hermits team. He is dangerous at all times when he is on the field. And he was able to get a big play there, save this Hermits drive, and now putting some pressure on Notre Dame to score here. Notre Dame, of course, this is their first game of the season, so we're going to see this is their defense's first drive. Of course, we're going to see how they do early. Another play action by McClear. He's going to take it himself. He will get a good amount of yards here on first down, and he might get the first down there all the way up to the Irish 31.
Yeah, great designed run there, some misdirection out to the right, but Trey McClear rolled out to the left, was able to pick up close to a first down.
We'll give it to him.
He did get the first down.
And we're starting to build some momentum here now after that rough first couple plays.
Yeah, now about 7 yards from the red zone. Hermits needing one more push here, getting in the red zone, getting first scoring opportunity of the game.
Shaquille Johnson and Riley Lisger to the left on the outside. McClear and shotgun. Kanye behind him. He'll hand it off to Kanye. He's going to get a good game here on first down. Near the red zone, all the way up to the Irish 22.
Great blocking there by the Hermits to see off that edge, give them a little bit of room to push forward, reading the blocks, getting outside, pushing for a couple extra yards after contact.
Yeah, the Hermits' offensive line looks really good right now, opening up some holes for Kanye in the run game and opening up Trey McClear on a scramble and his rollout for the first down. So they're really doing a good job blocking.
The officials will give him the first down there. It's a couple of big plays here. Hermits really just looking pretty comfortable so far.
You're all right, Zoo.
Selby and Hill back into the game. There will be another handoff to Kanye. And he is going to get a few yards there on first down. About 2nd and 6.
Hermits are now in the red zone. Great opportunity for them to score right here.
It's definitely important. We've seen on these first down drives, the Hermits really were good at this last year. You got to get a good amount of yards on first down. It makes life a lot easier in those next couple downs, and Kanye did a good job of that.
Yeah, it definitely opens things up because you're able to run or pass the ball in these short yardage situations rather than having to throw the ball in 2nd and 3rd down.
Hermits in the red zone at the 18-yard line, 2nd and 6. Clear play action, and he will take it himself once again, and he will get down at the Irish 11.
Yeah, McClear making some great reads right now in the play action. Another first down for the Hermits. Now 1st and goal. Offensive line also as well. McClear on the play actions last year said he was a little bit rushed at points. Right now, looking very confident, very comfortable in the pocket, and then rolling out as well.
Yeah, he definitely knows what he wants to do, and he's able to advance the ball pretty far upfield before the defense reacts to him scrambling out of the pocket.
8 minutes left to go in this first quarter, and the Hermits on the verge of getting on the board first here in Richland. It's been a great drive so far. Let's see if they can finish it off. It'll be first down at the Irish 11. Clear and shotgun, Kanye to his left. And there will be a flag thrown. Somebody jumped. There will be another false start on the Hermits. That's their second false start.
Still some issues with the timing on this drive right here early in the season. They still need to get a little more in sync.
Yeah, looking at the Hermits right now, this drive will be profitable if they can get a touchdown here, taking a lot of key time off the clock.
Exactly. You're making that defense work early, get them tired, and you are also in field goal range, so that's your safety right there. Same set as the last play. It'll be 1st and 15 on the Irish 16-yard line. There'll be a handoff to Kanye. There you go. He's able to break a tackle and get out to the right. And Kanye will get all the way in. Did he score? No, he did not. No, Kanye was pushed out at the 1-yard line. Almost able to get the touchdown. But it will be 1st and goal for the Hermits at the Irish 1. I was getting ready for my touchdown call there.
Beautiful run right there by Kanye. Bounced it outside after he got stopped going up the middle early. It nearly was able to dive into the end zone.
Yeah, that's why you always keep your legs moving as a running back. He was getting pulled down, dragged down, and was able to spin off it, keep his legs churning, get his knees up high, bounce to the outside, read his blockers real well, and almost got the diving touchdown.
He nearly did.
Punch it in, Alan! Let's go, punch it in front!
It'll be second down. He was not able to get the first down, so it'll be 2nd and 1 at the Irish 2-yard line. Likely another run for Kanye here right up the middle. Good snap, and it will be another handoff. Kanye fights his way all the way in for a touchdown. Kanye Udo, a 2-yard touchdown to get the Hermits on the board early in this game. His first touchdown of the year.
Yeah, that's a great start right there for the Hermits. Scoring early was one of the keys to the game, and with this lead, they'll be able to do a lot more on offense and play more aggressively on defense.
Yeah, this was a great drive for the Hermits. Running, passing, moving out of the pocket, getting different play designs in. Took a ton of time off the clock. Now Notre Dame will be getting the ball after this kick, but great first drive for the Hermits. Looking forward to see what their defense can do now.
Brandon Bispo out for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good. The Hermits up 7-0 here early in the first quarter. Brandon Bispo's been a great kicker for the Hermits for the last 2 years. He was 18 for 19 on extra points last year, and he's able to get another one there, so he's 2 for 2 this year.
I'm getting this phrase in now, all reliable. That's what we're calling him from now on. Last 2 years especially, been right on every kick. Both field goals and extra points have been direct.
And those definitely do matter in these in tight games where the Hermits are able to only get a couple more points than the team they're playing. Bispo's come up clutch a couple times.
Yeah, you can see the experience there for the Hermits on that first drive after playing last week. Definitely helped them out. They were able to do a lot better than they did last week. Advanced the ball downfield against a Notre Dame defense. This was their first drive in the regular season.
And you know that's exactly what Coach Pete wanted to happen. Do you think that calms these guys down a little bit? Able to score a touchdown, get the jitters out of the way in your first in-state game?
Yeah, that definitely helps them. After their rough game last week, they're going to be able to calm down a lot right now, knowing that they are doing much better than they did last week. They just need to avoid the mistakes. You saw a couple on the false starts there, but they didn't turn the ball over, and they did a lot better.
Brandon Bispo will kick it off for the Hermits. We'll get to see their defense coming up next against this Irish offense. Back for the Irish is number 17, Jordan Scipio, and number 30, Christian Power. Actually, excuse me, that's number 20, William Gonzalez. Hermits defense was pretty stout last year. Many games where they kept their opposing team under 10 points. You definitely hope to see if they could do that again against a pretty young Irish offense. Irish did lose a couple seniors last year, a couple of their main players. So coming into this game, they got some new guys.
Number 17, George Scipio. 20, William Gonzalez.
Stay in your lanes!
Bispo gets the kick up. Gonzalez will take it at his own 10, and he's going to get a good gain here all the way up to the Irish 35. Gets a pretty good field position for his offense.
Yeah, Franklin Sims on the tackle there. We're going to get the first chance to see the Notre Dame offense now in this game.
Notre Dame will be under their sophomore quarterback, A.J. Serace. We did see some time last year, but he is the starter this year.
Yeah, he was in a quarterback battle last year. He played about half the downs, but he's really taking control of that job, and he's going to get the start right here and hopefully take it all the way until the end of the season.
Fun fact, Serace's father, Bob Serace, is actually the head coach at Princeton University, so he's got some football experience for sure. We'll be passing on first down. That ball is tipped, and it will be incomplete. Good tip there by number 22, Franklin Sims for the Hermits.
Yeah, Sims now making back-to-back plays, both on the kickoff, making the big tackle there, stop from breaking out and down the sideline, and then right on that last play, batting it down for the screen.
Yeah, they tried a screen pass to see if they could get something early, but the Hermits were all over it, with Sims able to knock it down right there.
Serace in the shotgun, running back number 34, Rasheem Young to his left. And he will pass it on second down, and it is caught by Gonzalez, but he's going to get nowhere. It will be a loss of yards on second down. Great tackle there by number 11 for the Hermits, Naz Christmas.
The Hermits' defense are all over these short yardage passes by Notre Dame here. They're not fooled by anything right now.
Hermits definitely like to bring the pressure on defense. They got 3 sacks last week. They got a lot of strong players on that D-line. Dennis Jacquez, Brady Small. Definitely a lot of guys you got to look out for.
Yeah, another big name, Rob Adamson, Jr. now. He's making a big impact last year as a sophomore. Going into junior year, expected a little bit more out of him as well.
3rd and 11 now for the Irish at their own 29. Strays will pass once again. Some pressure comes, but the pass is caught by number 4, Marcus Peterson. It's close, but looks like they will give him the first down.
Great catch in traffic there by Peterson.
Yeah, he ran a nice little in route on that. Went upfield just past the first down, knew exactly how many yards he had to get.
It's not first down. It looks like someone on the offensive line for Notre Dame jumped. At least that's what it looks like the Hermits D-line is saying, pointing that way. And yes, it is a false start. So a loss of 5 yards there for the Irish.
Yeah, Notre Dame's running this hurry-up offense right now, even after converting the first down, trying to catch the defense off guard. Caught themselves off guard. 3 passing plays by the Irish. Definitely different compared to the Hermits, who like to run the ball a lot. Strays will hand it off this time to Young, and he is not going to be able to get much. They won't be able to bring it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be about 2nd and 11 for the Irish. About a 4-yard gain there. Yeah, great gang tackling by the Hermits defense right there. Multiple guys in, grabbing different parts of them, bringing them down to the ground.
Yeah, they blew up that play in the backfield, and they didn't let anyone escape.
3 receivers out. Strays will pass. Pressure is coming, but he will be able to get it off for not too many yards, though. Up to number 46, John Hughes.
As we've seen so far in this drive for Notre Dame, the passing game has a very big part of their offense. Only one run play that was his last down got blown up for a loss of nothing.
Good job by the Hermits there to really put some pressure and make Strays have to check it down. 3rd and 8 now. Strays will pass once again, and he's got a guy open deep, but he overthrows him. It'll be incomplete. Joseph Meadling was open. If that ball was caught, it probably would have been a touchdown. But the Hermits fortunate enough to force 4th down there, and the Irish will have to punt.
Yeah, Needling ran a really nice double move right there. He got a lot of separation, about almost 10 yards of separation right there. Serace just overthrew him.
Yeah, I sound like put number 4 back.
Selby McClear now looking to return the ball.
Number 7, Brendan Bucher, will punt it for the Irish. As you said, Ryan, Selby and McClear back to return it for the Hermits. High snap. Bucher's able to get it off. McClear's going to take it. Looking to see if there's somewhere to go, but he's going backwards, trying to loop around to the right side. And he will get a good gain here. All the way past the 50 and up to the Irish 45. Great run there by Trey McClear, helping himself out a little bit. And the Hermits, once again, starting an offensive drive with fantastic field position.
Yeah, getting great field position on both these drives is really helping out the Hermits, not having to drive the length of the field.
Yeah, vision there by McClear to get through the defense there for off the punt. Just looking upfield, looking about over to the right, getting past the defenders. Great blocks here by whoever was the gunner, covering the gunner on the close sideline.
Yeah, he was able to bounce it outside when it looked like nothing was going to be there. He saw the open field out to the right, which not many other people saw.
20-yard return there by Trey McClear, and he's coming out now as the QB.
Yeah, this Twins look has been a popular look right now with Selby and Nasir.
Definitely the 2 most dangerous receivers. These are the ones that we see the most in this Hermits offense. Clear. Another bobble snap. He gets it off, but he will get to, it'll be incomplete. A low throw. Nasir was unable to get to it. It'll be an incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. Just a bit of a messy play right there overall.
Yeah, it seems a little flustered.
Yeah, having a little bit of trouble pulling the ball back from the running back. Just needs to clean that up a bit.
Yeah, as the Hermits begin to settle, a lot of these little problems that they're having right now will come together. The offense will start to look a little more smooth. Last drive, as you saw, in the beginning we had a false start, we had a couple losses, had a couple bobbles, then we started to drive a little bit better. I'm hoping to see the same this drive.
Yeah.
Great crowd here, consisting of fans, parents, students here for the Hermits. Definitely, it's nice to hear it a little louder, hear the cheerleaders talking. It's definitely a great feeling compared to last year when it wasn't as loud. Looks like Coach Pete will call a timeout. Hermits' first timeout of the first half. Looks like they just want to talk that over a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Pete just wants to clean up some of the mistakes that are going on with the Hermits right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to thank our valued Hermits Pride sponsors.
You know, Ryan, coming into this game, Hermits probably had a lot of film to look at last week with that Archbishop Spalding game. But they've looked really strong so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we'd like to thank our valued Hermit Pride sponsors: Proof Production, Atlantic Medical Imaging, the Law Office of Clark & Fox, IWM3 Welding, Manufacturing Mechanical, Toyota of Vineland, Richland Carpet and Flooring, NMR Events, Odinger Golf Group, Benjamin F. Edwards & Company, Barbario and Rich Financial Services, Premier Orthopedics, 99.9 Pop FM. We would like to thank you for our support of St. Augustine Prep Athletics, Hermits Athletics, all in one.
Hermits back on offense here in the first quarter. Second and 10, excuse me. The player will take it. He's looking deep, up to Nasir Hill, and he will catch it. And Nasir will fall down at the Irish 2-yard line. Great play there by Hermits. Great catch by Nasir. Caught it over the cornerback. That was an amazing play.
What a catch by Nasir Hill right there. He jumped up right over the quarterback, falling down, had the wherewithal to keep in bounds and make that amazing catch.
Yeah.
First goal for the Hermits.
Ball bobbling in the air, was able to track that down. Great job getting his feet down, too, on the sideline. Placed perfectly right in the corner and stumbled down. Hermits are now in the red zone on, it looks like, the 2-yard line. Another opportunity for us to score.
And that's really what makes Nasir Hill great. What an athletic play, able to turn his body around and catch that ball falling back. Just amazing. Able to hold on to it on the ground as well.
That was a fantastic catch.
Hermits now once again in the red zone. It'll be first and goal, the Irish 2-yard line. Looking to score once again. Great chance here. Likely going to see Kanye trying to get his second touchdown of the game. And that's what will happen. Kanye trying to get in. And he's struggling. And it looks like he's not going to get there. Actually, no, he will get there. Kanye Udo able to get another touchdown here for the Hermits, as they now go up by 2 possessions.
That is how you come out of a timeout there. Drawing up a couple quick plays, getting ready for this drive. Big play, got to show off the arm from McClear there, and then Udo punching it in for a second touchdown of the year.
Yeah, Udo looked like he was stopped a few times there on that run, but he never gave up and was able to force his way into the end zone.
Yeah, he's able to keep fighting. We saw that a couple times earlier. He's just such a hard guy to tackle, especially in those goal line situations. This ball out to kick it again. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good.
Reliable.
Exactly right. Hermits go up 14-0 here in the first quarter. An amazing start to this game, and they're going to want to keep it up.
Yeah, you have to believe this is the start that the Hermits dreamed of coming into this game. They're doing everything right now.
Yeah, Kanye really flashing his skills so far. Even though the Hermits passing has had some big plays downfield, Kanye offers from Maryland, Nebraska, UConn, West Virginia, Boston College, UMass, Rutgers, Buffalo, Temple, and Syracuse. Obviously a great player getting recognized. Can't wait to see where he continues after this year. But first this year, obviously striving for a state championship.
Yeah, it's a very impressive list of schools right there.
There you go. Well, I want to see this.
Hermit special teams now back at it again. Hermits now have a very comfortable lead, up 14 in this game. And so far, everything's been going well.
Cleaned up a lot of the turnovers they had last week and a lot of the problems they had going into it. Coach Pete definitely stressed that in practice this week, and it's really paid off.
Scipio and Gonzalez back once again to return for the Irish. The Irish looking for some momentum here. Hermits so far just have not let them do anything really offensively or defensively. So they really want to do something here before this game gets out of hand.
Yeah, you could see Notre Dame try and take a shot right here on offense, first play of the drive, trying to get something started.
They were close on one last possession, if you remember, Vinny. But luckily, it was overthrown and incomplete. Bispo's kick is up. Pretty short. Gonzalez will take it at the 20. And he's going to be able to get a good amount of yards here, and he's going to be able to break through. Breaks a tackle. Gonzalez all the way up to the 40, 30, and he will run out of bounds at the Hermits 25. That's exactly what the Irish needed. Some great field position for the start of their second drive.
Yeah, if you saw that about the 40-yard line, Gonzalez stumbled a bit. Otherwise, he might have been able to have a touchdown right there, but still an impressive return.
Yeah, now on the Hermits, Hermits looks like 25, or 29, sorry, my fault. Hermits now going to be back on their heels for the first time this game as a defense, looking to make a stand, be a really big stand here for the Hermits. Obviously, Notre Dame trying to get back in this game down 14-0.
Notre Dame probably not in field goal range yet, so the Hermits could still get away without allowing points. But the Irish looking to do the opposite. Surace will throw a first down, and he's going for it all. And that ball will be incomplete. Gonzalez had it, but it was knocked out of his hands at the last second. It'll be incomplete and second down.
Yeah, they tried to take a quick shot to the end zone on that play. Looked like it was going to be caught, but great play by the Hermits defense to knock the ball away.
Yeah, Bradley Powell there turning around last second. Good job by him tracking the ball. Even after the catch, it was in his hands, being able to turn around, get his hand in there, and jar it out while bringing him to the ground.
Especially since that would have been a touchdown if he did not do that.
Absolutely.
The Irish now talking it over on second down. They took their shot there, so you got to think the Hermits know what to expect now. This has been a pretty pass-heavy team.
Yeah, Surace showing off his great arm so far this game. Even on the play he missed earlier, overthrew his own receiver. Even that play, perfect pass right in the hands. Just a great play by Powell.
Yeah, Notre Dame's had some opportunities, just haven't been able to convert.
Surace just a sophomore. There'll be a pass once again, and he's got to scramble out to the right side. Pressure coming, and he will just have to throw it away. Great pressure by the Hermits defensive line, and it'll be third down and 10.
Yeah, they were able to get about 3 people in the backfield pressuring Surace, so he had nothing to do but throw it away.
Yeah, Dennison Sims coming at him full speed from his backside. Luckily, he was able to get it off. He was almost half a second away from getting sacked.
Once again, the Irish might not be in field goal range yet. It'd be a close decision by Coach Clancy. So they're looking to get some yards here on third down.
Let's go. Stream.
Ball, and he will find number 4, Marcus Peterson on the slant route. He'll get the first down and more, all the way up to the Hermits 6-yard line. It'll be first and goal for the Irish.
Yeah, hurry up offense now for the Irish. After Clear made the tackle, now they're going to rethink the play. Yeah, they've been running that hurry up offense, getting on the ball, trying to catch us off guard so far. Wasn't too successful in the first drive. Now in the second drive, really getting them in the red zone, looking to score a first touchdown of the game.
Yeah, the hurry-up offense is something that could prove to be important later in the game when the Hermits defense gets a little more tired.
Irish at the Hermits 8, knocking on the door of the end zone. They will hand it off to number 39, Brett Spearnock, but he's going to get stuffed on that play and not get anything, and it'll be second down.
Hermits run defense, as always, just like last year, proving to be valiant.
Yeah, they've been all over the runs in this drive and the first drive, stopping everybody in the backfield.
It'll be another handoff to Spearnock, but once again, he's going to get nothing. He might have lost a yard there. It'll be third down, and Hermits just not allowing any running game by the Irish.
Yeah, their defense is looking very impressive right now, save for a couple deep passes.
Yeah, on the defense, Dennis Jusquez looks to be running around, making plays all over the place.
Another hurry up by the Irish. Surace going to throw it, and it will be caught for a touchdown.
Great ball by Surace there.
Marcus Peterson.
Yeah, slant route.
Another slant route. Yep. Peterson, another slant route reception. That's the second of the game. A 9-yard touchdown reception. And the Irish able to come back a little bit here, finally getting on the board.
Yeah, perfectly placed ball by Surace there. Great route. Cornerback was right on top of him. It had to be placed right there in his hands while he was falling, crossing the slant route.
Yeah, half a yard in either direction, and that ball could have been intercepted.
Russell Dorio to get the extra point for the Irish. A little over 2 minutes left to go in this first quarter. A lot of action so far offensively by both teams. Bad snap. And the kick will be good, though, fortunately for the Irish. The snap was not handled well, but Doria was able to get it off.
Yeah, very low kick right there. It was actually nearly blocked by the Hermits. Went over their fingertips by about a yard at most.
It'll be 14-7 now. Hermits still have the lead. And like I said so far, guys, a lot of action in this first quarter.
Yeah, big plays. Looking for touchdowns after the kickoff. I was just setting them up for the touchdown there. We need to limit the big plays as for Hermits.
Hermits offense will soon be coming out for their third drive of the game. They've scored touchdowns in the first two. Looking to see if they can do it again. Of course, that's ideal.
Yeah, the field position has been very good for them right now. They want to get another great start to their drive right here.
Yeah, that's exactly the case, Vinny. Remember in that last drive, Trey McClear returned that punt for about 20 yards. Was able to get into Irish territory. Bradley Powell, Kenny Selby back for the Hermits to return this kickoff. Remember the first kick of the game was about a squib, like you said, Vinny, was kind of a squib kick by Dorio. See if they're going to try that again here, or if they're just going to kick it off normally.
Yeah, the Hermits seem to have adjusted to that with about 9 people within 15 yards of starting field position.
Yeah, with both Powell and Selby back there, they're trying not to create the big play, just like on their own kickoff.
Yep.
Hermits coming into this game, ranked 5th in the state.
Get a good return here. Get good field position.
Doria will squib another one. And it's going to go far and bobbled. But number 23 for the Hermits, Tristan McClear, will be able to fall on it.
Yeah, that looks like what Notre Dame was trying to do on the first kickoff of the game, where they just squibbed it. This one bounced over the head of a Hermits player and almost able to get a full recovery on the kickoff, but luckily we were able to pounce on it.
Yeah, it was a perfectly timed bounce over Tristan McClear, Trey McClear's brother.
Definitely a smart play there by the Irish. Still able to push the Hermits pretty far back, as it would have been for a touchback. So it definitely went how they wanted it to go. But the Hermits offense will come out, try to get those yards back. They'll start on their own 24-yard line. So far, we've seen a lot of good stuff from the Hermits so far, particularly Nasir Hill and Kanye Udo. As it looks like Franklin Sims will come out to start this drive at running back. Franklin Sims was great last year. He scored a touchdown last week. He's just a really hard guy to tackle. He's a big guy. Really causes a lot of problems for the defense. Snap is good. McClear will try to take it himself, but there's not much there. Still looking, but he will be taken down. It'll be about a loss of 5 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Hermits. That didn't go how they wanted it to.
Yeah, that was a perfectly timed jump by the Notre Dame D-line. They were at the snap count of McClear, and they were able to pounce on him in the backfield before he could get anywhere.
Yeah, after seeing that design run for McClear a couple times this game, they're starting to notice it before the play starts.
Kanye back out for the Hermits. Now 2nd and 15. About 1.5 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Hermits offense has been strong so far. Looking to keep it up here.
Coming off the edge.
A lot of pressure coming from the Irish. McClear will find Hill open. And he will get it to him. Close to a first down. It'll be 3rd and short.
Beautiful comeback route right there by Nasir Hill. Nearly stumbled on the comeback, but he was able to regain his balance and dive for a great catch.
Yeah, he runs that route perfectly onto the sideline. Is able to toe tap it every single time. Hands are great. Doesn't ever never drops it.
That's Hill's 3rd reception of the game. He's already probably knocking on the door of 100 yards. Probably not too far away.
Yeah, look for Kanye to make a big play soon too as well. He hasn't had one of his breakout runs yet, but it's almost always going to come in every single game.
Yeah, Nasir Hill, very nice catch there to set him up with a 3rd and short, so we could very well see a run from Kanye right here.
3rd and 3 for the Hermits at their own 31-yard line. And it will be a handoff to Kanye. And he will get the first down. And 1 extra yard. The Hermits will get up to their own 36-yard line.
Lowering his shoulder, he powered his own path to the first down right there by Kanye.
Yeah, it looked like there was going to be some trouble getting to the first down, but he was able to just shove the Notre Dame defender off of him.
Kanye has really just throughout his entire career as a Hermit, he's been that guy that the Hermits can really depend on to do whatever needs to be done whenever it comes to running the ball. He's just such a hard guy to tackle. He's fast. He's really anything you want out of a running back. He's got it.
Yeah, it seems like every time they get in a short yardage situation, he's always able to pick up just enough yards to get the first down.
Looks like the Hermits will let the clock run out in the first quarter. And indeed, that's what's going to happen. The first quarter is over here in Richland. Hermits up 14-7, a strong quarter overall for them. And they're looking to increase on that lead at the beginning of the second quarter.
Yeah, very good quarter for the Hermits right there. Just a few hiccups early on with the false starts and fumbles. They gave up a good kick return to the Notre Dame special teams unit, but other than that, this is about as good as they could have wanted coming into the game.
Hermits, of course, coming in. Majority of the main guys you see on offense are seniors. Do you think that definitely has a big effect with them, like helping them out? Just these guys are all really experienced, have seen tons of these situations.
Yeah, absolutely. The experience on this Hermits offense is obviously leading them to the success they have in their drives right now. They've been together like last year. They got a whole year under them, even though it was a shortened year because of COVID. And they have a game behind them now. They're starting to pick it up every drive, even with a little bit of a slow start. We called the timeout last drive. Big play downfield, then score.
Also a great job, as you said earlier. The Hermits really limiting turnovers. No turnovers yet. Last week they had 5, so definitely an improvement in that area. The Hermits, of course, seeing Notre Dame for the first time since 2018 on November 2nd, when they beat them 41-7 in the first round of the non-public Group 4 playoffs. So these teams not too familiar with each other. Notre Dame up in Central Jersey, not too far from Trenton. But these teams, they have seen each other before.
First down and 10 for the Hermits. From their own 36-yard line as we start the second quarter.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hermits at their own 36 to start off the second quarter. Clearing the shotgun, Kanye behind him. And it will be a handoff to Kanye. He's going to get over to the right, look for some running room, and he will get some on first down. Good yard gaining there by the Hermits. Makes second down a lot easier.
Yeah, about a 5-yard pickup right there. It looked like he could have been stopped short of the 40, but he was able to bounce it outside, get a couple more yards.
It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Hermits. The Irish so far defensively have really had no answer. But they're looking to get something here, trying to force a turnover, get a sack. They really are going to need that. Clear another handoff to Kanye. He's got it. He will get the first down and more. Kanye all the way up to the Irish 46. Just such a hard guy to tackle. Irish 41, excuse me. But he is just such a hard guy to tackle. Stiff arm one, and he's just a guy that it takes really more than one guy to take down.
Very patient in the hole, too, as well. Looking downfield, reading his blockers, getting down, and then uses his own strength to force his way for a couple extra yards. Kanye now getting off to a great start on this drive.
Yeah, Mango, as you said earlier, that was one of the biggest runs we've seen from Kanye tonight, and you can just feel that he's about to break a big one coming up.
1st and 10 for the Hermits at the Irish 42nd yard line. They will hand it off here to Franklin Sims, and he's going to get a big gain there on first down, up to the Irish 35.
Hard run by Sims there, getting downfield, putting his shoulder down, falling over for a couple extra yards. Coming down to a 2nd and short for the Hermits.
Yeah, with both Kanye and Franklin Sims, as soon as they see the hole, they are going right into it. They aren't wasting any time hesitating. It's really helped them on offense tonight.
Yeah, I remember the name.
It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Hermits offense. Looking to put up more points here. They only put up 13 in last week's matchup, so they're already surpassed that. Clear will hand it off to Kanye this time. He's going to get another big gain. All the way up to the Irish 21-yard line. Gets the first down.
Another big downhill run for Kanye. Getting extra yards, getting another first down. now almost entering the red zone for Notre Dame. Now the scoring opportunity is looming pretty much.
Yeah, Kanye has broken off 2 big runs of about 15 yards each, just moving the ball up the field. Hasn't been too much resistance in the Notre Dame defense here. Hermits have been marching the ball down the field almost every play.
Also, you got to give credit to the Hermits offensive line for that as well. They've done a great job. They're very stout.
They've done an amazing job this game so far, both in the passing and running game.
Yeah, they've opened up great holes.
Handed off to Sims. And he's going to get a few yards there on first down. Up to about the Irish 17-yard line.
Yeah, that was one of the first times we've seen this game with the Notre Dame defense. Was able to get into the backfield to even touch Sims, but Sims, forcing his will, getting there for a couple extra yards for the Hermits. Now forcing about a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Sims is just such a big running back that even though the play got blown up in the backfield, he was still able to fight for 3 or 4 yards on that play.
We are getting this play from Coach Pete. About 9 minutes left to go in this first half. Hermits knocking on the door of the end zone once again. Franklin Sims still out. Besides McClear. He's going to pass this time to his right. And he is going to underthrow Nasir Hill. It'll be short, and it will be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, that outside comeback for Hill being used there on that last play. Looking for it again. Him diving through the pylon there, close pylon. Almost there, just a little underthrown coming across his body for Trey.
Yeah, we've seen Hill really run that route a couple times so far in this game.
Yeah,
that was been successful most of the time.
That was the first really bad throw from McClear right there. Other than that, he's been spot on this entire game.
Yeah, rolling out to his right, had to come cross body. A little bit of a hard throw to make as a quarterback. Obviously, you'd like to be on out to your strong hand where you could step into it a little bit more.
Yeah, especially being a lefty.
Not many lefty quarterbacks out there, folks.
3rd and 6 now for the Hermits. There will be a handoff to Kanye. And he's going to get him a good amount of yards here. He'll break a tackle, and Kanye will get all the way in for a touchdown. Kanye Udo, his 3rd touchdown of the game. A 17-yard run there. He has been on fire so far.
There is a flag on the field.
Oh, yes, there is.
Looks like it's coming back as the Hermits don't seem too excited right now.
Let's go, make a play here. Makes their way all the way.
That calls for nothing.
Yeah, it's a shame. That was a great run there by Kanye. Reading his blockers, literally had his hand out on the blocker's back, waited for him to make the block, used his patience, bounced outside, and speed right to the pylon for the touchdown.
There will be a holding call on the Hermits. 10-yard penalty. Probably puts them out of field goal range as well. That's a momentum killer right there. Yeah, the running back scores the touchdown, but now that's not the case.
Yeah, Udo there looking for his 3rd touchdown. Now you're on 3rd and about 16, 17. Looking for maybe a passing attempt now by McClear. Defense may be expecting that.
Yeah, you just want to be able to get a good amount of yardage here. Get yourself back in field goal range so that Bispo can kick one in and get us 3 at least.
The Hermits up by a touchdown, looking to extend by 2 scores. 2 scores going up before giving the ball back to Notre Dame would be huge.
Sims now in the backfield. Field motion out. Clear looking. And he'll get the ball to Selby. And he's got plenty of room in front of him. Kenny Selby all the way in for the Hermits touchdown.
Great play call by the Hermits there. Selby sitting wide open behind the linebackers. Just a comeback route right in the middle of the field. Then using his speed and strength just to get into the end zone there. Amazing awareness by Trey to find him. And great play by Selby to turn on the burners once he caught the ball.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play by Selby. He found the opening in the Notre Dame defense. Just stopped right in the middle of the field behind the linebackers where he was able to find a great place to catch the ball. And then there was nobody in front of him, so he was able to basically walk into the end zone.
That was Selby's 2nd touchdown reception of the year. He's been one of the stars for the Hermits throughout his career. Let's go ahead and kick it again, and he hits it. It'll be 21-7. The Hermits get a big touchdown there from Kenny Selby after a penalty that brought them back, but that penalty ended up being meaningless.
Yeah, a couple setbacks there late in the drive for the Hermits, but great play call by Coach Lancetta there, getting his guys back on the field. Another opportunity and great execution by everybody on the field to get in the end zone, get the touchdown, get it back.
And it looks like Selby was just able to hide behind the linebackers. No one really noticed him until he caught the ball.
Yeah, he kind of took, like I said, patience has been a big part of some of these playmakers on the Hermits offense, whether it be running ball with Kanye or Nasir on his routes or Selby on his routes, sitting in there, finding his own zone, and then making the catch and the play after the catch.
Yeah, they're not trying to force anything huge right now, which is really good. They're just trying to do their part, get open, find a hole in the defense, and then after that they've been able to break off some big ones. But it's definitely looked really good for the Hermits offense, despite some mistakes early on.
Hermits offense so far, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. Can't get much better than that. Defense has been strong so far as well, only allowing 7 points and that 1 touchdown score by the Irish.
Yeah, other than the funnable snaps, McClure has looked amazing this game, throwing the ball as well. Both downfield, to the sideline, and now across the middle to Selby, all across the field using his arm strength and making the right passes.
And a lot of smart plays as well. He isn't really taking too many risks. Actually, that one deep throw to Nasir, but he's just making the smart plays, finding the guys that are open.
Go by the middle!
Didn't have a great game last week, but he's really adjusted, we've seen so far. Bispo's kick is up. Gonzalez will take it at his own 5-yard line. He's not going to get much that time. The Hermits are going to take it down. And really only about the Irish 15, maybe a little before.
Yeah, that was a much better job by the Hermits kick team. They had 4 guys swarm Hernandez this time instead of allowing him to break up field and get a ton of yards like he did last time.
All reliable with a boom of a kick there too. Having to start the return of about the 5-yard line. Hermits defense had enough time to swarm down there as a group and make the tackle.
Yeah, you could see they didn't expect it as Hernandez had to run about 10 yards back just to field the kick.
A.J. Surace back out with the Irish offense. See some pressure. He will see us get the screen off. That'll be number 34, Rasheed Young. We'll get a few yards on first down.
Great job by the Hermits defense reacting to that screen pass. They were able to see what was happening very early on.
Yeah, same screen design that we saw in the first quarter from them. Actually, one of the first plays of the game that we did see from the Notre Dame offense. Coming back to it now, getting a gain of about 6, setting up a 2nd and 4.
Grace will take it once again. And he's able to find a receiver on the slant route, and he's going to get a lot of yards here. That's number 80, John Lidka. Big gain there for the Irish.
And Tristan McClure on the tackle there. But hurrying up for the Notre Dame offense right now.
Yeah, Surace has had some really nice throws right now. Some of the defenders have been right on the receivers, and he's just been able to hit them right in the middle of the numbers.
Lidka Jr., one of the main receivers for the Irish this year, had 3 receptions for 31 yards last year, but definitely now as a junior, he's going to get a lot more production.
You don't want it to be a time to play.
It'll be a handoff on this one to Young, and he's going to get 3 yards on that first down, all the way up to 50.
Great play by Sims there. He could have broken up for a couple more. Was able to get off his blocker, come behind him, wrap him up, and bring him to the ground on his own too. That's a big running back right there, number 34.
Hermits' run defense has looked very good this game. Stopped almost everything that has been thrown at him by the Notre Dame rushers.
Surace seeing pressure once again. He's going to roll out to his right, looking for someone, and he will find a receiver open. That's Gonzalez for the first down.
Surace looking really impressive, but almost more impressive is the receivers. The receivers are making every single one of these catches. They're not dropping the ball. They're not wasting the opportunities that they have. Obviously, down 21-7, you can't.
Yeah, like Gonzalez was right on the sideline right there. He was able to make an amazing catch, keep his feet in bounds, which is something that not a lot of high school receivers are able to do.
Yeah, great quarterback play by both these teams so far.
Well, Gonzalez has definitely been one of the main guys for the Irish so far in this game. We've seen him do a lot on special teams and offensively. Great catch there.
Jam that in.
The Irish talking it over. 7 minutes left to go in this half. Surace in the shotgun. And he's going to find someone open. That's number 32, Joseph Medling, and he'll get the first down and some more. Another quick first down for the Irish.
Surace looking at the check down there, making a little bit of run after catch for the first down. Great awareness by the receiver to get to the sideline, and then also bounce back in, falling for a couple more yards instead of running out of bounds.
Yeah, Hedling just kept moving his feet, pushing up the field. He was able to break a tackle and then eventually get the first down.
It'll be a handoff to Young on first down here. And he's not going to be able to get too many yards. About 3 on first down as the Hermits defensive line was able to take him down.
Please put him back. Get a big 6.
Irish really haven't been able to get a running game going so far in this game. It's really been most of the yards coming from the pass.
Yeah, the Hermits defensive line has looked really impressive right now.
There'll be another pass here, but the pressure comes and Cerise is taken down. That's number 5, Dennis Jacques with the sack there for the Hermits, his 2nd sack of the year.
Yeah, even on the last drive before the touchdown, Dennis was making plays, now flying around the field for the sack. As we were just talking about the D-line, I was just about to say, we need a little more pressure on Cerise to force some of these bad throws. All of his throws right now, he has time, he's in the pocket or he's rolling out by himself to make the throws. If we get a little bit more pressure on him for the Hermits, then the plays will be made.
Yeah, Jacques was able to blow that play up before it even got started. Was in the backfield within a second of the play even starting.
Loss of 11 yards for the Irish. It'll be 3rd and 18 at the Hermits 36. Cerise, pressure coming once again. He will get it to Medling. He will not be able to get it to Medling. The ball is tipped. It'll be incomplete. And it'll be 4th down for the Irish.
Great play by McClear there to come back to the ball as a safety and make the play. Once again, great ball by Cerise. Running on a dot to him, coming back on this far sideline. Would have been almost close to a 1st down. Knocked down, now we have a 4th and about 16.
Irish going to be going for it here, 4th and 18. Not in field goal range, but too close to punt, so might as well. Cerise looking for someone deep. With all the overthrow, nearly intercepted, but it's incomplete. Honestly, better off that it wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, honestly, a smart play, even though he didn't get an interception. It was brought down. The return could have been a special one. Could have ended up in a big play for the Hermits. But Hermits now get almost better field position, and they're going to be starting on their own 36-yard line.
Yeah, Selby looked like he had some open field there. If he was able to intercept that pass, it was tipped, so he didn't really expect it, and he dropped it. But still, not bad field position for the Hermits here, just ahead of the 35.
And a 4th down, nothing to be really too upset about. Defense still able to get a stop. And much of that was thanks to the sack by Dennis Jacques on 2nd down.
1st down and 10 for the Hermits.
Yeah, Dennis, one of these seniors here for the Hermits team, both makes impacts on the offense and defense. Big tight end blocker for the Hermits, forces and imposes his will on every offense that he plays on the defensive and outside linebacker position.
Yeah, Dennis Jacques on the defensive line, but he moves like he's a linebacker, being able to blow up a ton of plays right now.
We will see him next year at Northwestern. As McClure's going to start this drive by hand off to Kanye, and he's going to get a big gain here, all the way up to the 30, and he'll be run down at the Irish 25. Kanye Udo, another big gain there on 1st down for the Hermits.
And there's the big run I was predicting earlier. Kanye getting down the sideline, big gain, almost about a 50-yard gain, or about a 50-yard gain for the Hermits. Kanye now almost pushing over 100 yards so far in this game. Hermits offense looking electric to start the first half.
Yeah, if you remember the last 3 runs that Kanye had, they were about 15 yards. This one was 50. And even the one that was called back on the touchdown was a 17-yard touchdown on a really nice run. So he is starting to break things open right here.
Yeah, safety Tyler Owens for Notre Dame was on the sideline looking to tackle him. But if play wasn't made by him, he was getting to the end zone for another Hermits touchdown.
It'll be 1st down for the Hermits at the Irish 27, knocking on the door, scoring a touchdown once again. Looking for their 4th and 4 attempts. This ball will be handed off to Sims. And he's not going to be able to get too much on 1st down. Up to the Irish 24.
Yeah, Sims being a bigger back than Kanye is. He isn't as explosive, so you're not going to see him break off a ton of big runs. But he is able to get about 5 yards each and every time, as he is almost impossible to tackle on the first attempt.
It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Hermits. Sims still in the backfield. Clear and shotgun. There'll be another handoff to Sims. He'll get to the left, he'll get a 1st down and more. Franklin Sims all the way up to the Irish 14, 1st down for the Hermits.
Sims carrying some Irish defenders there downfield with him. Like we just said last play, runs really hard, big guy, carried some guys down there by himself, imposes his will against their Notre Dame defense, sets up a 1st and 10 deep inside the Irish red zone.
Yeah, that was a great run by Sims. It took almost 4 Notre Dame defenders just to even bring him down.
McClear getting his play from Coach Pete. Curious to see what they do here, if they just want to try to run it in with Kanye once again.
Yeah, with the clock running down, 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Look to see a little bit of a steady pace here.
It will be a handoff to Kanye. Breaks a tackle, trying to get out to the right. Looking for somewhere to go. And he's not going to get much on first down. 3 yards there before he's pushed out of bounds. But once again, Kanye is just such a hard guy to take down. That was still a long play, even when he had nothing up the middle. He tried to get to the outside.
Yeah, it seems as if he just bounces around the defenders like a pinball.
Very similar, like a young Le'Veon Bell back on the Pittsburgh
Absolutely,
Steelers.
Yeah. Yeah, very elusive back when he's on the field. Always creates plays, either running straight hard or out in space. He's able to take his time, get his way downfield, and make big plays all over the offense for the Hermits.
Sims back in the backfield. 2nd and 5 for the Hermits at the Irish 9. It'll be a handoff to Sims, and he's going to power his way all the way in for the touchdown. Franklin Sims, his 2nd touchdown of the year, and the Hermits offense puts up more points once again. They have been flawless in this game when it comes to scoring.
Hermits running game, that entire drive, forcing their way downfield. Just took some time off the clock now, 3:43 left. Hermits now up 27-7 of the impending extra point.
Yeah, great blocking by the Hermits offensive line there. Sims had a massive hole to run through, and he only had to beat 2 defenders at about the 2-yard line. But once he's moving downfield, you're not going to be able to tackle him.
Bispo able to get another kick. 4 for 4 today, as the Hermits are now up 28-7. So far, been absolutely dominant in this game.
Yeah, very impressive showing so far. Even in just the first half, 28 points for the Hermits offense. Players all over the field, but especially this run game. But Sims and Udo now showing off after the first quarter, getting their yardage, making the big plays, getting them downfield, and methodically taking some time off the clock, which is big for them right now.
And this has to be a great feeling for the Hermits offense. Like I said, struggled last week. Coming into this game, probably a lot of pressure going on, able to put up 28 points in the first half. That's just got to be a great feeling, especially coming in. You got some big games coming up in the next few weeks. I don't want to talk about them yet, but that's definitely in the back of the coaches' minds. Keep that team, get that momentum going.
Yeah, you can even see the impressive strides they made in just a week since the last game they've played.
Now, guys, if you're the Irish, how do you respond at the end of this first half going into the second half? What do you think is going to be the main talking point at halftime?
Well, they definitely want to try and get something going here before the half, get some momentum going into halftime, and then they're probably just going to try and keep their players optimistic. They still have plenty of time to come back. If you've seen the Hermits put up 28 points in this first half, so the coaching staff's probably going to tell the Irish that they can do the same in the second half just to keep them in the game.
Yeah, coming off what Vinny said, like you just said, make this first drive count. And then after that, it's holding the Hermits offense, holding the run game, forcing the pass. Obviously, this run game is really strong for them. It's also taking up clock that they don't have.
We've seen the Irish do a good job in their passing game so far as Bispo kicks it off. And it will be taken by Gonzalez once again. Definitely a threat to get yards anytime. And he will get up to the Hermits 22, the Irish 22 on that one.
Yeah, after the huge kickoff return that Gonzalez had in the first quarter, the Hermits special teams unit has really done their job to stay in their lane, which doesn't allow Gonzalez to bounce anything out wide, as there is a Hermits player everywhere on the field.
We've seen, very underrated, but we've seen the Hermits special teams definitely help their offense out a lot throughout this game, getting them great field position in a lot of their drives.
Yeah, 3:38 left on the clock. They have plenty of time right now to make a good drive, even though they're a little bit deeper in their own zone. Have to go almost 75 yards and down the field to make get a touchdown.
Very important drive right here for Notre Dame, just trying to get anything going to give them a spark.
Irish have been a pass-heavy team so far in this game, as will be a handoff on first down, but not for much at all. A loss of 2 yards on first down. That was number 39, Brett Spearnock.
Yeah, Brady Small with another big play there in the backfield as well, all over the ball handler. Notre Dame run game has not had a great start this game. That's another thing in the second half that you want to see out of them. If they were able to break a little bit of the run game, pass game will open up, as we talked about for the Hermits leading into the game.
And a lot of that's just giving credit to this Hermits D-line. You got Brady Small, Dennis Jacquez, just to name a few. It's hard to get a lot of separation with these guys, especially for the Irish O-line. It's hard to create some holes for their running backs. Strace, bad pass there on second down. was intended for meddling.
I believe that was the first bad pass I've seen by Cerace all day.
Yeah,
a little bit overthrown in the last one while he was rushed on the last drive on the almost interception, but that was definitely behind his intended receiver. Now setting up a 3rd and 12.
Yeah, Notre Dame was trying to take advantage of the Hermits' aggressive defensive line right there with the screen pass, trying to catch him off guard. But even if that pass was caught, he was going nowhere as the Hermits were all over it again.
It'll be 3rd and 12, and the Hermits now looking to get a quick stop here, and they'll have a shot at having plenty of time to make another drive happen. Big play here for the Irish. Looking not allow any more damage done. There'll be a flag thrown. Somebody jumped. And it'll be a false start on the Irish. That's a killer right there.
And now it'll be about a 3rd and 17 for the Irish. Deep in their own zone. They really need a big play here on 3rd down. Cerace has been able to make them. Yeah, he has been able to make some big plays both on 3rd down and throughout the game downfield. So expect a pass here.
Yeah, you got to think they're going to just try and take a deep shot right here, hope for the best. Because if it's intercepted on a deep pass, they're probably going to have about the same field position as a punt would be.
4 receivers out.
There you go, you got trips.
Cerace has expected to look for pass, but the pressure is coming, and he will be sacked once again. That time it was number 2, Taron Walker. And the Hermits get their 2nd sack of the game, and it'll be a tough punt for the Irish.
Hey, I felt it coming, that's why I recorded.
Looks like one of the Hermits' defensive backs might have gotten away with a hold there on the outside. Still great pressure by the defensive line again as they've been all over the place. Amazing sack.
Yeah, the pressure finally getting at Notre Dame offense.
Looks like the officials talking about something. Irish offense still on the field. So is the Hermits defense, so I'm trying to see. It would be 4th and 28.
And there is the hole Vinny was just saying.
Yep, there you go. Yep, that's what we were waiting for.
DJ, let's go, run it back. No, the phone's on us? Yeah, they said defensive holding.
Coach Pete seems pretty upset, whatever the officials are talking about.
Yeah, there was definitely
what's going on here. Yeah,
there was definitely a holding on that play. It was just a very late call for the officials to make. You would have liked to see him make it earlier or just forego it at all. Upsets everybody when they wait this long to make a call.
He went all the way across the field. The defensive coordinator.
So it looks like the Irish are fortunate there, and we'll get another shot here.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yep, the sticks are being moved up.
Yeah, now at about a 3rd and 7, this is definitely a better opportunity for Notre Dame. With still 2:30 on the clock, plenty of time again.
Yep, you're right, Mango. We'll be 3rd and 7. The Irish 26 here. Looks like still a little bit of confusion that's trying to be discussed.
Obviously, the sack was called back. Defense looking to make another big play like that. Another sack again would put them back in punting territory, where the Hermits would get the ball back with probably around 2 minutes left, if so.
Expecting another pass. Hermits definitely going to try to bring some more pressure here.
Let's go, Tink.
Taron Walker, who made the sack before the call was made, is still on the field at the end for the Hermits.
Yeah, big play right here as Notre Dame gets another chance to advance the ball downfield. But if the Hermits are going to be able to get a stop right here, this could break the Notre Dame spirits going into the second half.
It looks like the Irish might be calling a timeout here to talk it over.
Yeah, this is a very important drive for them, obviously. Down 28-7. A score puts them within 2 scores going into the second half, and they will also be getting the ball. So, a lot of opportunities here. Have to make the best of it.
It's Notre Dame's first timeout called in the first half. So they'll have 2 more remaining if needed. Another big play here. 2 minutes, 33 seconds left in this first half. Hermits looking to see if they can get a stop here and put together one more drive. The Irish looking to do the opposite. See if they got to get a drive going, get some momentum going into the half. Hermits have done great defensively so far in this game, adjusted compared to last week. Looking to keep it going here, 3rd and 7. Four receivers out for the Irish. Cerise has it. He's under pressure once again. He's going to take it himself. He will get the first down and more and take it down at the Irish 40. Great job by Cerise seeing the pressure and scrambling out and getting that first down.
Yeah, now, Vinny.
That was definitely discussed in the timeout. Just Cerise looking out for the pressure, which the Hermits have been bringing all night. He was able to avoid it there and pick up a first down with all of the Hermits defensive linemen being in the backfield.
Yeah, now making plays with his legs, throwing the ball over the field so far. I think it's his second run attempt. Was able to get a ton of yardage, now almost near midfield for the Irish.
Cerise, just a sophomore, was 18 for 35 last year with 259 yards, 3 touchdowns. It looks like we're going to have another flag here on first down.
He's grabbing Sims like this.
Looks like
it's going to be
Notre Dame offense is going to be moving back.
Yeah, we'll be holding on Notre Dame. 10-yard penalty. Pretty costly here in this situation.
Yeah, more pressure for the Hermits defense there. Forcing Cerise to keep running backwards before he eventually just sat down, not wanting to take a sack.
Yeah, even with the holding right there, they were able to blow up and able to get a sack. The Notre Dame offensive line can just do nothing to stop the Hermits defense right
Yeah, the Hermits will be credited a sack there, so it'll be 2nd and 21.
Look for the arm. We got 3 receivers out wide.
2 minutes left in the first half. Cerise going to hand it off there to Young. He's not going to get much on 2nd down. A gain of 3 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and long.
Yeah, looking to catch that Hermits defense off guard with the run there. Obviously deep in their own territory, 3rd and 21. Or now, impending 3rd and 21 on 2nd and 21. Wasn't able to. Hermits defense, their run defense has been impeccable this game.
Coach Pete wisely calling the timeout there. The Hermits got to stop here. That's the Hermits' 2nd timeout of the first half. But if they would get a stop here, they're still going to have a good amount of time to try to put a drive together.
Yeah. The Notre Dame offense has tried to catch the Hermits defense off guard this entire night with screen passes, runs when the Hermits are least expecting it and bringing pressure. But even with that, they've been able to stop every single play that's been thrown at them. Really good job by the Hermits defensive line tonight.
Hermits do need to be careful here. The Irish have converted a few times in this game on 3rd and long. Likely looking for one of their receivers on the outside. Four receivers out once again. Cerise in shotgun. Young to his left. Low snap. Pressure is coming. He's looking for someone. And it will be overthrown into the hands of Joseph Meadling. But it went through his hands. And it'll be 4th down.
Honestly, not a bad ball off his back foot to Meadling downfield. But we'll set up a 4th and 19 play for the punt team to come on for Notre Dame.
Yeah, even with Cerise having 3 defenders in his face off his back foot, he still delivered a strike, almost able to get a first down right there.
Yeah, Mahomes type play right there. Now with 1:44 left on the clock, the Hermits will be getting the ball again after this punt. We're clear back deep to receive.
You got to think if the Hermits score here, this could really break the Notre Dame's players' spirits.
Punting it for the Irish is number 7, Brendan Bucher. Pressure comes. He is able to get the punt up, but it's a very short one, in fact. And the Hermits will start off this drive at the Irish 47.
Yeah, inside the opponent's territory, Hermits now have one last chance with 1:38 and I believe zero timeouts left though. So they do need to make a quick, concise drive to score here, whether it be an extra or a field goal or a touchdown.
Yeah, the Hermits were able to provide some pressure on that punt, forced the punter to punt it early, and he wasn't able to get it anywhere.
Hermits will start this drive off on the Irish 40-yard line with 1:33 to go. Plenty of time for this offense to do some damage.
Yeah, look for the passing game, obviously, with 1:38 and 0 timeouts. Use of Nasir and Kenny on this close side when the Twins look. Nasir always on that little comeback. Big gain every time, about 10 to 15 yards. Little concise, 40 yards, 1:38. So get down the field, get a quick score, head into the half. up by almost four touchdowns.
With all the success the Hermits have been having, I wouldn't be shocked to see a play action at some point this drive.
Cooler looking, he finds Hill. He's going to get about 6 yards on first down. The clock will be running. Hermits only have one timeout, so they're going to have to hurry up here.
Inside comeback there by Hill, finding a little bit of pocket, making the catch. About a 2nd and 4 now. Got Kanye flanked out wide on the far sideline.
Clear by himself in the backfield. 5 receivers out. Pressure coming from McClear. He's going to try to take it himself, and he's going to get it back to about the line of scrimmage. But he won't be able to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Great job by Clear to get there and run into the sideline, staying safe, getting back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to end up with being a 3rd and 4 now for the Hermits. Also stops the clock. Very big part of there.
Yeah, it looks like the Hermits were trying to do a fake bubble screen out to the right side of the field and then come back and go to the other side, but the Notre Dame defensive line was able to blow it up before Trey could get to his second read.
3rd and 4 now for the Hermits. Not exactly in field goal range yet.
Yeah, interesting look there, seeing Kanye out, the receiver on the far side, ran all the way downfield and then started to come back. That was the only look McClear did have if he was going to throw the ball. Back in the backfield for Kanye now.
Minute left to go in this first half. High snap clear, rolling out to his right. He finds Selby. Selby will get all the way up to the 15. He's trying to get more, and he will be taken down at the Irish 9-yard line. Was able to get out of bounds as well.
Great footwork there by Selby on the sideline, snatching a pair of ankles before running for a couple extra yards. Now getting down. 56 seconds left on the clock for the Hermits. They have a little bit of time now to form play with the clock stoppage.
Yeah, interesting move by Selby. It looked like towards the end of the play he was trying to bounce it back inside to try and get a touchdown, but he was able to realize there was nothing there quick enough and get back out of bounds before they tackled him.
Inside the red zone on the 8-yard line for the Hermits.
Hermits do have a timeout left, so there's a chance you could see them run the ball here. Try to push it in with Kanye, but we'll see. That's what's going to happen. Kanye will get the ball, and he's going to get all the way in. And the Hermits with another touchdown here before the end of the first half. Their 5th touchdown of this half.
3 touchdowns for Kanye in the first half. Absolute bounce back week after none last week. Hermits offense, explosive, concise, driving their way downfield every single time they have the ball. 34-7 now for Prep.
Franklin and Kanye Sims deserve a lot of credit for the way they've been running the ball, but the Hermits' offensive line has provided a ton of holes for them all night. They are really looking really nice right now.
Yeah, right there on that last play, it looked like he could have walked in. Yeah. Wide open hole, just a gap.
Brandon Bispo with his 5th extra point attempt and his 5th make of this game so far as the Hermits put up 35 points in this first half. 35, you don't see that too often. And they're up 28 in this game.
Yep. Brandon Bisbo's kick there was almost blocked, like a half a second more and it probably would have been blocked.
Yeah, Gonzalez there getting in the backfield, speed off the edge. He's made a couple plays this game, including one kick return, which they're looking to make now with 50 seconds left. They still do have 2 timeouts. If they get a good return here, probably get around midfield. You can see Serace try to get a little bit of a drive out of this heading into the second half.
Hermits really running away with this game so far. You got to think the Irish are kind of starting to get a little desperate. This game really starting to get out of hands. They really could use something here.
Absolutely. Going into the second half, they will be getting the kick return in the second half. But right now, they do need to make the much out of the time that they do have with under a minute left.
Yeah, you could see them try and take a quick shot right here if they do hold off the Hermits defensive line long enough to even get something off, which they haven't been able to do in a while.
Brandon Bispo is kickoff for
50 seconds left in this first half in Richland. Bispo's kick is up. Taken by Gonzalez at the 10-yard line. Trying to look for somewhere to go, but he can't find it. And he'll be taken down at his own 21-yard line.
Gonzalez looking to find a hole, then swallowed by the Navy jerseys for the Hermits. They'll be starting around their 20-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like Gonzalez had an opening, but then the Hermits defense just swarmed him right away. Just nowhere for him to go.
45 seconds left to go in this first half. as you said, Ryan, the Irish do have 2 timeouts, so there is time to do something here. But they're going to have to do it quickly, and they really need to do something here if they want to keep themselves in this game, at least with some momentum going into the half.
Obviously, Surace does have the arm talent, and these receivers have been making big plays all game. It's down to 45 seconds to figure it out before heading into half.
Short pass by Surace up to Meadling. He's not going to get much. He falls down at the Irish 26, unable to get out of bounds. Clock will be running.
Yeah, it looks like Notre Dame's trying to take a shot. Their offensive line just can't hold them long enough for them to be able to do that.
Yeah, they're not calling a timeout, so I think they're just trying to see what they can do here and not take any chances. There will be a handoff to
running out the clock.
Defensive line and offensive line for the Hermits in this first half, outstanding, forming the whole sort of running backs. No run game for this Notre Dame Irish. And as the clock ticks off, we're going to be heading into the second half.
Yep, yes sir, that will do it here for the first half of Hermits football, our first broadcast of the season. Hermits so far in this game flawless, up 35-7. We'll be back after this short break for the second half of Hermits football.
Presenting the international and domestic insurance market. We are either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Absolutely no need to hurry. It'll be Clear's going to take it himself, fakes the handoff to Kanye. But he's not going to get much on first down and 20 there.
Yeah, Trey with another rushing attempt there. But we will see, look to see Franklin Sims get back in here. Pound the ball really hard right at the middle, take some time off the clock, also be really physical and wear down this defense heading into later points of this game.
Yeah, the Hermits have just retained possession for so long. You got to know this Notre Dame defense is gassed right now.
Absolutely, this entire game. Off the first drive we had to be at least 7 minutes. So Hermits look to continue that this drive, take a lot of the clock off heading into the fourth, possibly even into the fourth with this drive.
Yeah.
It'll be 2nd and 17 now for the Hermits. Handoff will be to Kanye, and he's going to get a good gain on second down. Gain of 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and 9 or 3rd and 10.
Yeah, the Irish sent the blitz on that play. Still wasn't enough to fill the hole and tackle Kanye, able to turn forward, get forward to now a 3rd down and 9 for the Hermits. Big opportunity here. Look for a pass. Look for Hill in the comeback, and then Selby across the middle, as that's two of Trey's biggest options.
Yeah, and as we've been saying all night, that offensive line did a great job right there for the Hermits to open up a big hole for Kanye.
As I said, McClear rolling out to his left, will throw it. And that ball is going to be intercepted. That pick made by number 36, Nicholas Frenzen. Hermit's really first mistake of the game so far offensively. That's McClear's first interception, his 4th of the year.
We talked about in the first half how turnovers were going to be a big thing in this game. We were going to try to limit them. But we were just talking about it. McClear, so far this game, has been very patient. He's been really smart with the ball. If the player wasn't there, he'd either check it down or he would run the ball. There on that last play, kind of tried to force it into Hill on that comeback, like I said, but wasn't there.
Yeah, he did try to force that one. It was an out route. It was ahead of the first down. It was the only really opening he had to try and get a first down. You would have liked to see him just throw it away there, or even just try and throw it out to the sideline to give him a chance to catch him without the defender intercepting it, but it didn't happen there.
Pressure comes, and Soares is taken down. Hermits get their 3rd sack of the game, that time by Rob Adamson.
Yeah, Adamson, an absolute force of a player for this Hermits defense. Really a core to the center of this Hermits D line, making the play there with a couple other Hermits swarming in at the end of it. Great job the rebound from that interception. Now putting them back deeper in their zone. It'll be 2nd and about 20 from their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, Adamson is one of the key juniors on this team, so he's going to be someone that we're going to be able to see grow over the next 2 years. He is already a very good football player right now.
Soares rolling out to his left, but he's going to be taken down again, that time by Franklin Sims.
Sims with the hit stick on Soares. Didn't see him coming from his blind side. Turned around and absolutely blew him up. Great play. Another sack for the Hermits. D-line is really showing off in these last 2 quarters, especially getting in the backfield and getting to Soares.
Yeah, I'm shocked Soares was even able to hold on to the football there as he was hit from the blind side right when he was about to throw.
Great job.
Looked like Kanye was going to be able to strip sack him there.
Just great job by this Hermits defense. You know, we see the Irish starting to get a little momentum, score that touchdown, then get an interception, but the defense shuts them down. 2 straight sacks. 3rd and 24 now.
Yeah, I was looking for Sims on the offensive end. I didn't even remember to mention the defensive end as presence.
Soares, more pressure. That screen is unsuccessful. It'll be incomplete.
They have to just throw that one away. Now at about 3rd and 25. Looks as if they're going to be sending on the punt team.
Yeah, they're a little too far into their own side of the field to go for it here.
Yeah, Notre Dame's tried that screen pass 4 times tonight, and every single time it's been blown up by the Hermits, and that's something rare for a team that blitzes as much as the Hermits. Usually when a team blitzes that much, the screen passes are open and try and get a large gain upfield without a lot of resistance and having a lot of blockers in front, but the Hermits have done a great job to shut it down tonight.
And McClear and Selby back to return this now.
High punt. Back into the end zone, and it is going to be a safety. A high punt. Punter for Notre Dame. Jake Reed was unable to get it. He fell down in the end zone, and there's 2 more points for the Hermits, and they'll get the ball.
It seems as if the Hermits are scoring every which way this game. Whether it be offensive touchdown, running the ball, throwing the ball around the field, and now a safety, which is honestly rare in this sport. happening there on the punt with going over the punter's head, or the snap going over the punter's head and recovering in the end zone.
Yeah, there has been some trouble with the Notre Dame long snapper tonight. If you remember earlier, he had a bad snap on the first extra point attempt. Right there, he just shot it over the punter's head. That was their first punt of the season, so it's been a little getting used to for their long snapper.
Yeah, good point, Vinny. Even on the snaps today, I wonder if the long snapper is their center. I'm not very sure. Yeah. But some of the snaps were fumbled today by Saray, so there's been a little bit of an issue there. Hermits able to capitalize, though, now 44-14 with 41 seconds left in the third. So we will also be getting the ball back after the safety. Return team is heading out there. Notre Dame will be punting the ball back to the Hermits.
Chance for the Hermits right here to try and score a touchdown and get over 50 points.
Yeah, that's
big for them this early in the season.
Yeah, that is a huge accomplishment for the Hermits in sport, honestly in sports, but especially in the game of football right now, getting this much of a lead on a team. But still looking to run some clock, start running some players, like I said, such as Sims and Udo, and possibly some other players that we will get to see in the fourth quarter. But first, we do have this punt with Powell and Selby back to return.
Reed is going to kick it for the Irish. Hermits looking to get some good field position here. Things have just not gone Notre Dame's way in basically every possible sense of the word. It's just been a rough game for them. Of course, their first game of the year, so they're going to have a lot of adjustments to make. Kick is short. Hill calls for a fair catch, and he'll keep it there at the Irish 47-yard line. And out comes the Hermits offense.
Yeah, Notre Dame's first game of the year, as you said, Jimmy. Got to be some nerves there, some stuff they got to clean up in practice coming up, but this has just been a very tough game for them.
Yeah, just like last week, the Hermits went on the road. They had their first game away, too, which is always rough to have. Not with the home crowd, not with a little bit of the, where you're used to practicing, getting used to. But this is, like I said, a good lesson game for them. So far, they have been able to see some good bright spots, especially Saray's throwing the ball, the receivers making some big catches. But they will have to figure out some things on defense, even in the fourth quarter here with this opportunity.
Hermits run out the clock in the third quarter, and that'll be the start of the fourth now. 12 minutes left in this game. The Hermits looking to get their first W of this season, and it looks like that's what's going to happen as they're up 30. Score right now 44-14.
Wondering if the Hermits are going to pull some of their key starters coming up soon with this big of a lead going into the fourth quarter, try and get some younger guys some more playing time.
Yeah, you can definitely see that happening. Maybe not in this first drive. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think definitely as you go into this fourth quarter, I think there's definitely a good chance of that happening.
Yeah, just as like last year some key seniors. We had Chase Hickey was our punter, Angelo Voglo's linebacker, and Jake Ketchick was our offensive lineman. All three who moved on now to college, all left behind something to teach some of these younger players that we have, and that's what the same, obviously, some of our seniors are doing to our younger ones. But last year, Ketchick did get hurt as an offensive tackle and led to some of the new tackles coming in. We do need to have some depth.
Ketchick now notably playing at Vanderbilt, so we wish him the best of luck as their season gets started.
Absolutely, great athlete, better person.
Player's going to hand that one off to Kanye, and he's going to get a big gain on first down. Breaks a few tackles, almost went all the way if he was able to break one more tackle.
Explosive run by Kanye.
Yeah, he's able to get all the way up to the Irish 35.
He went through that hole faster than any defender on Notre Dame could even react. He was at 10 yards in before anyone realized where he was. Great run by him, amazing burst of speed.
Yeah, I have a feeling a lot of people will be talking about Kanye tomorrow morning. All over New Jersey. He's been a force today, and for the rest of the season, teams will be looking out for him.
Hermits in absolutely no hurry, so they're going to be taking a lot of time off the clock with this drive. Luckily, we're only going to see run plays unless a pass is needed on third down. Kanye's going to take it, and he's going to get another big game, and he's going to break through, and Kanye will go all the way. Another score for the Hermits.
This man is too good. That's really just where it's at. This is his 4th touchdown today. I believe, looking at the stats the second half, he has broke 200 yards this game. Absolute amazing night for Kanye Udo. Everybody here recognize it. All of New Jersey will know it by tomorrow. But I just can't believe the performance we're getting to watch right now.
Yeah, he is an amazing all-around back. He's got amazing speed. He can outrun everybody on the Notre Dame defense as he did right there. He's great vision. He finds the hole every single time, and even strength. It's hard for anyone to even tackle him. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with coming up this entire year.
Yeah, just a mixture of speed and strength as Bispo hits that kick. He's such a unique player. He's so talented. He's not a guy you see, and the Hermits are they're lucky to have him.
And with the Hermits dropping 3 spots in the state rankings this last week after their loss the opening week of the season, after this performance, they should be moving up in the rankings again.
Hermits now breaking the 50 marker. Playing like Alabama today.
An absolute powerhouse right now in South Jersey. They're really just showing all their skills. Offense, defense, special teams, everywhere on the field. Every player contributing to a different aspect of this game, showing on the scoreboard.
Very complete performance from the Hermits today, which is something you don't usually see this early in the year.
Brandon Bispo to kick it off into the Richland night sky. The weather's been fantastic today. Perfect day for football.
Get him, 11.
21 will take that, and he'll fall down with it. That's Tyler Owens.
Looks like Owens thought that punt was going to roll out of bounds, but it ended up staying in bounds, and he had to catch it a little later than he wanted to.
And it looks like the Hermits are putting in some of their backup players. I see Brady Small and Dennis Jacquez, most notably, on the sideline right now.
Yeah, it's a good point, Jimmy. I'm looking at some of them on the field now. Like I said, we're trying to get a little bit more experience here from some of these players, just in case anything happens throughout the season. But I don't really see a drop off either. A lot of these players that are coming in are very skilled and very good at what they do.
Yeah, and this is some very good experience for them against a good team like Notre Dame and a great quarterback like Surace.
That handoff to Young is not going to go for much. Gain of 3 yards.
Yeah,
Rasheed Young just not being able to do much today. There's really just no room for him to get anywhere. It's not even really his fault.
Yeah, just like I just mentioned, doesn't even look like there's a change. Hermit's D line still looks formidable, and they really can't get a run game going today. Look for the pass here now on 2nd down.
A little over 9 minutes to go in this game, as there'll be another handoff to Young, and he's going to get nowhere.
Looks like that was a read option right there with Surace being able to take that if he wanted to, but he ended up handing it off to Young right there.
Now, coming off this game, how do you think these guys feel going into that Williamstown game next week?
Pumped. They absolutely needed it too. Williamstown's a great team, obviously, and one of our bigger rivals down here in South Jersey. We hope, obviously, it's a big game for South Jersey and a big game for the state. So we needed the confidence, we needed a little more determination out of some of these players, and a little more of the fire that we're getting out of these games, getting out of these players. Now up 54-14.
Yeah, the players have to feel a lot more confident now than they did coming into this game, coming off of a loss. And especially with Hermit Fest coming up next week, they're going to be really fired up to perform for the largest crowd in Richland in 2 years after COVID last year.
Yeah, I know many of us, freshman year, we were all, us three are here juniors. We had to experience it freshman year in the stands. All of us here, the entire crowd full with the rowdies, getting it on. Going crazy. That was when we did play Williamstown.
Yep. We won that game. We won that game.
And we won that game 21-7. That was one of the biggest games in the state at the time, and it was incredible to see everybody here, everybody go crazy. And next week, we get a taste of that again. And I believe it'll be much bigger, too, since it's the first time we really get to experience that in so long.
And hopefully we get the same results, but yeah, that's definitely a go-to game.
Anybody listening right now, we encourage, we are so thankful for our listeners, but also if you can get here and be here for that game cheering for the Hermits, it's a great opportunity, and it'll be a great sight to see.
Very special event.
And this atmosphere is going to be amazing next week, so if anybody shows up, they're going to be treated to a fantastic game.
Hermits bring the blitz, but there is a great pass and a great catch by Brian Carter there of the Irish.
That was
30 yards.
That was an amazing catch by Carter. Getting up, highest point, as my coach used to tell me, getting up to the highest point, grabbing the ball, bringing it down. Amazing pass again. Soares has made some outstanding throws. The Hermits defense has just countered some of their plays, but best of luck to him even after this game, after the performance he had today, in some later games that we'll get to maybe look at later this year.
Yeah, he makes some incredible throws that you don't see until you get to the next level. He throws it right where only the receiver can catch it, which is rare for someone his age, being only a sophomore in high school.
False start on the Irish there on first down.
He looks very aware, very patient, very calm, even with some of the pressure. Obviously, like you said, he was lining up the throw and still was able to hold on with a giant hit coming from Sims earlier. So he has played it was very impressive for a sophomore, as you just said, Vinny, and I can't wait to follow and see what he does from here too.
He did see some time last year, kind of used with another quarterback, but this is his first year of being the #1 starter guaranteed. As he's going to throw it again that time on first down, and it'll be another big play for the Irish. That time by Owens.
Yeah, that slant route that we saw earlier being utilized there. Owens making the catch coming across the field. A little bit of speed getting up there. Now they're in the Hermits territory on the 40-yard line. Clock running down now at 7:20 left on.
Yeah, Tyler Owens was able to use his speed right there to separate a little bit from the Hermits defense, which has been very hard for anyone on Notre Dame to do today. And then he was able to get some yards after the catch.
Yeah, now it's the race slinging the ball around. What the Hermits need to do is apply pressure like they have been all game.
That handoff to Young, just a gain of 1 yard on first down. It'll be 2nd and 9 at the Hermits 39.
Hermits have just absolutely stuffed the Notre Dame rushing attack today. It's been hard for them to get anything.
Yeah, Dennis Verrelli are making the tackle. A whole bunch of juniors out there, including Chris Collado, who had the interception earlier. Gavin Curran. I see Dennis Verrelli. I believe Mike DeStilio is out there as well.
Definitely, like you said, some of these guys that we're going to see a lot more next year. Great chance to get them some views as the blitz comes. That pass is dropped by Lidka. Soares hit hard. That blitz was coming quickly. He had to get rid of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. They fired right through the gaps. Was able to get around the edge too, and from all sides really collapsed on him before the first hit came out. Still was almost a catchable ball. He got that ball off just a little out in front of him for the drop.
Yeah, like you said, Mango. Hermits needed to apply pressure to stop Soares a little bit. They were able to do that there, and still he was nearly able to make a great pass.
39 now. Another flag on the field. Looks like somebody jumped once again. That'll be on the Hermits this time. Encroachment. This will be a 5-yard penalty, and it'll now be 3rd and 4.
Yeah, this is actually one of the only few defensive penalties that the Hermits have had all game. They've been very sound on that side of the ball today. Obviously only allowing 2 touchdowns today, but on this defensive side, I think there's only been a hold or 2, and now this encroachment.
Definitely with those big penalties, you don't see any face masks or
no
anything
face
like that.
mask.
That's going to hurt you.
No,
like a 15-yard penalty.
Absolutely, yeah. No personal fouls this game for the Hermits. They're playing really safe, really calm, really smart. And I think that's the biggest part. If you're playing smart, then everything slows down, and you can make really precise plays happen.
3rd and 4 now for the Irish. Another stoppage in play. Once again on the Hermits. It's encroachment once again, so same mistake.
Some of these younger guys just getting used to the in-game action, getting a little excited, trying to rush the quarterback, get a big sack late in the game.
Yeah, that'll give the Irish first down.
Yeah, now on the Hermits 29, Hermits looking to make a stop here. We said up by plenty of scores, but you do want to see some of this confidence again from these younger players, like you just said, Vinny. If they can spark that right now, you look to see them getting used a little bit more throughout the entire team rest of the season.
Bad throw there by Soares. Intended for Owens, but is incomplete.
Yeah, a little bit of a low snap there again. He had to grab that and get it out quick.
Yeah, the snap definitely threw off his timing, tried to force the ball before he was about to get sacked. Little incomplete pass.
Now 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in this game. Hermits getting ready to put a W in the win column for the first time this year. Another flag thrown. Once again, the encroachment on the Hermits. Definitely.
Oh my
Somebody's
God!
not doing something right because that's 3 encroachments in a row in the last 4 plays.
These younger D linemen, they watch this Hermits defensive line get so much pressure this game. I feel like they think that this is their opportunity to right now. Obviously, they just need to play a little bit smarter right now to prevent this touchdown with 4 minutes left. I do look to see that make some big plays, especially if they go in the run game and then in the pass game. If they start to slow it down, understand this a little bit more, they'll be getting in there to race and make a big play.
And definitely a frustrating mistake, but you just want to use it as a learning experience. That pass to Lidka will be taken in for a touchdown. The Irish score for the 3rd time in this game, that time by John Lidka.
Yeah, it looked as if the reception was going to get blown up, but Lidka was able to make the catch and get into the end zone. Safety coming in, just broke that little tackle, and was able to use his speed to get the touchdown.
It looks like the Hermits defense, the younger guys are a little overexcited, trying to make a big play, splash highlight. They just need to calm down a little bit, even out, and just relax, do their job, and they'll be fine.
The Irish have had some success using those slant routes.
Absolutely, yeah. Today, this game, with Surace at quarterback, the receivers have been able to get open at points and make some big plays. Now, they have scored 21 points this game, which is not bad in any degree. It just has been at wrong times, and their defense really hasn't been able to hold up as Hermits scored 51 today.
Yeah, with their defense only being able to get 1 stop, it's been a little tough for them to give up any resistance.
Absolutely, yeah.
Dorio gets the extra point. 4 minutes left in this game, but the Irish still down 30. So the Hermits looking to kill some more clock here. Maybe try to finish this one off in the next 4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minutes left in this game here. Hermits will probably look to take the clock off. A lot of running plays, a lot of small ones right up the middle. Run the ball, be smart. Nothing stupid, nothing out of proportion from what the regular game has been like this game.
Yeah, and you got to think Kanye's going to be done for the game here with only 4 minutes left, so we could see Xavier Sims, Franklin Sims, or someone even younger go in and try and get some experience at the running back.
Yeah, if Uda is out of this game, he has 182 rushing yards this game and 4 touchdowns. So that's impressive at any school, any pedigree. But today, this game against this team, outstanding performance for Kanye.
And that performance will put the rest of the league and the entire state on notice to watch out for the Hermits this year.
Kanye Udo definitely the Hermits player of the game today.
Yeah, he's always been a household name, especially last year. We talked about him a lot last year and how he affects it. And this year, he's really hammering that home as a senior, as a leader to this team, getting everybody fired up on the Hermit sideline.
Powell and Selby back to return it for the Hermits. It'll be a squib kick. Bobbled. But number 44, Robert Papadakis, was able to fall on it.
Hermits will take possession now again, a little at around the 45-yard line.
Hermits have had a little bit of trouble with those squib kicks today, so that is something they could start to work on as of this week, especially coming up with some bigger games later in the season.
Looks like Nasir Hill will be done for today. He's headed back to the sideline. Great game for him as well.
Absolutely, yeah. He had an amazing first half, 4 receptions, 88 yards. We haven't tallied fully the second half stats, but we did see him, especially in the first drive. Yeah, some new faces out there on the field now for the Hermits offense.
There's definitely some young guys out for the Hermits. That first handoff, not going to be for much. That was the number 25, Noah Gurdinich, the junior. Two minutes, 30 seconds left.
All right, Hermits setting up for second out of 10 here.
again, they're trying to get some younger guys involved here in real game action.
Another handoff to Gurdinich. Maybe a loss of yards there. Not able to get much.
Game is over. You gonna leave right away? You gonna come? I'm gonna leave soon. If you're done, I'll be over there.
It'll be 3rd down and 13 now for the Hermits. That'll be another handoff. Another loss of yards. That time that handoff to Nadir Bethune. It looks like they're just going to try and run the clock out now.
Yeah, 46 seconds left on the clock. Ticking out right now. Hermits offense just letting it run. It's 4th down.
Overall, though, just a fantastic game play by the Hermits on both sides. Absolute dominance in every sense of the word. This is just a great win for them, especially coming off a tough loss last week. This is exactly what they needed.
Yeah, Coach Pete should be very pleased with.
And there's a bird in the box.
Oh, yeah, we got a bird in here.
We got a bird in the booth. And he ran into the window and ran into us.
Coach Pete should be very pleased with this performance, but still some things to work on going into next week as a great win for the Hermits.
As the clock runs out, that will do it here in Richland. The Hermits get their first win of the season with a final score of 51-21. Just an overall, just a great game.
Yeah, great team win for the Hermits here, offensive, defensively. Led by the seniors, too. Defensive line, we had Brady Small leading it. Offensive, we had Kanye, Nasir, Trey. The entire team across the board really getting a great victory here.
Yeah, this was a great game for the Hermits. Confidence boost, and it is some great experience for some of the younger guys going into next week and the rest of the season. A lot of things to build off of today.
Next week, versus top-ranked Williamstown, one of the best teams in South Jersey. It's going to be a fun one. The Rowdies are back. Everybody's going to be here. Hope to see some of you guys listening to this next week here in Richland.
Yeah, with that, that'll wrap things up here in Richland. Our next broadcast will be on Tuesday, September 7th, as Hermits soccer team takes on Absegami at 4 o'clock. The prep football team, as you just said, Ryan, plays their next game next Friday, September 10th, against Williamstown. That game's going to be Hermit Fest. It's going to be loud, it's going to be crazy, and we're all definitely looking forward to it. So make sure to tune into those games. But for now, I'm Jimmy Bachman, alongside Ryan Marengo and Vinny Palestina. We thank you for watching this presentation of prep football, and we look forward to a fun season ahead. We'll see you next time, and as always, go Hermits.